When you are born, you are surrounded by people who are meant to love, protect, and guide you. We call these people family. They should be the ones who love you no matter what. But what happens when family brings pain instead of comfort? What do you do when the very people who should support you are the ones who upset your peace? This is a hard topic to talk about, but we need to. Family should be your safe place, your shelter in life's storms. Yet sometimes that shelter breaks, or worse, becomes the storm itself. One of the hardest truths to accept is that your peace, your well-being, and your spirit can be hurt by those you love most. Let's first understand that family relationships are complex. They're shaped by culture, generation gaps, old hurts, and our different personalities. In this mix, family members might see you through their own fears and wants rather than seeing who you really are. This creates tension, bad feelings, and emotional chaos. Family can become a problem because, unlike other people in your life, family members often try the hardest to shape who you are. They may not mean to, but their influence can steer your life path, for better or worse. Sometimes their love feels too much. Sometimes it feels like it's holding you back. But often, their love carries their own unhealed hurts, unsolved problems, and patterns passed down through generations. When these patterns turn harmful, when your growth is choked, your peace is taken, your worth is doubted, it's no longer love, it's control, it's manipulation, it's fear dressed up as care. Once you see this, your journey to protect your peace begins. How do you protect your peace when those closest to you are the ones harming it? First, understand that peace isn't passive. It's not about avoiding conflict or pretending everything is fine when it's not. Peace is active. It's a state of mind and heart you choose. It's not hiding away. It's finding strength, clarity, and understanding even in hard times. You can have peace even in chaos, but you need the right mindset. A mindset that helps you stand strong, set clear limits, and step back from unhealthy situations. The first step in protecting your peace is spotting what's working against you. Every relationship runs on energy. Some lift you up, others drain you dry. We've all felt drained just being around certain people. Remember that when people make you feel bad about yourself, it shows their problems, not your worth. People act from their own pain. No one can take your peace unless you let them. This brings us to the second key idea: boundaries. Boundaries aren't walls to keep people out. They're signposts that mark what's okay and what's not okay in how people treat you. Setting clear boundaries with family means learning to say no without feeling guilty. It means speaking up for your needs without feeling selfish. It means saving your energy without feeling responsible for how others feel. Many of us learned that family comes first, that being loyal means putting our happiness last. Loyalty matters, but your first duty is to yourself. If you don't care for your own emotional health, if you don't guard your peace, you can't truly be there for anyone else. You can't pour from an empty cup. This isn't selfish, it's necessary. Next comes forgiveness. Now, forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or allowing harmful behavior to continue. Forgiveness means letting go of how past hurts grip your heart. It frees you from the emotional chains that bind you to someone else's actions. When you forgive, you aren't saying what happened was okay. You're choosing to move forward without carrying that weight on your shoulders. Forgiveness isn't for the other person. It's for you. It's taking back your power. When you forgive, you break the cycle of resentment and make room for healing, both for yourself and maybe for the relationship too. But understand that forgiveness doesn't mean accepting ongoing harm. One powerful tool for protecting your peace is detachment. Detachment isn't the same as cutting people off. Detachment means loving people from a place of emotional strength rather than emotional dependence. It means understanding you aren't responsible for others' feelings or reactions. It means knowing your peace doesn't depend on anyone else's approval or beliefs. To detach means to stop getting emotionally pulled into every argument, every fight, every demand. It means standing firm in who you are, knowing you don't need to prove yourself to anyone. It means not letting anyone, no matter how close they are, define your worth or disturb your peace. Finally, trust your inner voice. You have wisdom inside you that knows when something isn't right. Listen to that quiet voice that guides you. When you feel uneasy, when your heart feels heavy, when your mind is full of confusion, pause and notice. Your inner peace is telling you something. It's time to step back, rethink the situation, and make needed changes. Protecting your peace isn't a one-time thing. It's a way of life. It's a daily promise to yourself to guard your heart and mind from outside forces that try to steal your joy. It means always looking at the relationships in your life and understanding that not everyone deserves a place in your world. Sometimes this means walking away from situations and people that no longer help you grow. It means letting go of the dream of a perfect family. It means accepting that not all relationships will be happy ones, and that's okay. Your peace is worth more than any duty or social expectation. Protecting your peace in a world that pulls you in all directions takes strength, courage, and wisdom. But it is possible, and it starts with you deciding to value yourself enough to say no to anything that ruins your calm. When family becomes the enemy, it's not the end of your journey. It's the start of a new chapter where you take back your peace, where you choose your mental and emotional health over others' chaos. It's a journey of self-love, self-respect, and self-care that leads to true freedom. As you step into this new mindset, remember, your peace is not up for debate. It's your birthright. Protect it, guard it, treasure it, because when you protect your peace, you can bring light to every relationship. You can heal old wounds and live in the freedom you were always meant to have. When you protect your peace, you do more than just shield yourself. You create conditions for healing and growth, not just for you, but for those around you too. True peace spreads like light. When you're grounded in inner peace, it affects your environment, the people you meet, and the energy you send out. But this doesn't mean peace will automatically change others or fix every family problem. People are where they are. Their healing journey isn't your job. You can't force someone to heal, grow, or change. What you can do is give them space to find their own path, and sometimes that means distance, silence, or boundaries. And that's okay. It's not selfish to protect your peace. It's wise. There may be times when those closest to you don't understand your actions. They may question your decisions, your boundaries, or your need for space. They may criticize you for not following their rules, for choosing your well-being over unhealthy patterns. Remember that when you make these decisions, it's for your own growth and healing. You don't owe anyone an explanation for protecting your peace. Also, know that protecting your peace doesn't mean avoiding all hard situations. Peace isn't the absence of conflict. It's staying calm and centered during conflict. Life will always have challenges, whether from family or elsewhere. But when you're grounded in peace, you develop the strength to face them with clarity, grace, and purpose. There will be times when protecting your peace may seem like rebelling or abandoning those you love. But remember that you're not abandoning them. You're simply refusing to let their chaos control your inner world. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do for others is to stand firm in your boundaries. Because when you're at peace with yourself, you show others the power of self-respect. You set an example of what it means to put your mental and emotional health first. When family members struggle with their own issues and try to dump their chaos on you, remember that your peace is your best defense. Protecting your peace isn't about building walls, but about walking in the light of self-awareness and emotional maturity. It's about choosing not to fight battles that don't serve your highest good. As you walk this path, know there will be times when you feel lonely. Protecting your peace often means standing in your truth, which can sometimes leave you feeling alone. But peace is a deep inner journey that sometimes needs solitude. And solitude isn't the same as loneliness. Solitude is a space where you reconnect with your own soul, hear your heart's whispers, and heal wounds buried under years of emotional pain. This solitude leads to self-reflection, and through reflection, you begin to understand who you are, who you've become, and who you're meant to be. In this space, you realize that your peace doesn't depend on anyone else. It's inside you. It's part of you. When family demands threaten to take your peace, ask yourself, what do I need right now? What does my soul long for? What boundaries must I set to honor my own heart? These answers will help you navigate complex relationships with clarity and good judgment. You aren't responsible for others' emotional well-being, no matter how much you love them. You are responsible for your own inner peace, your own healing, and your own growth. When you take full responsibility for your peace, you see that every choice, every decision, every action comes from self-love and self-respect. You stop looking to others for approval or permission to be yourself. You stop searching for peace outside yourself and recognize that you create your own inner world. No matter what happens outside, you can choose how you respond. But this also means sometimes having hard conversations with family, even if they don't understand your view. You'll need to assert your boundaries, speak your truth, and set clear expectations. This may feel uncomfortable at first, but it's necessary. Honesty and openness are vital in protecting your peace. Sometimes people don't realize the harm they cause because they're acting from unconscious patterns, old wounds, or unhealed trauma. By setting healthy boundaries, you give them a chance to reflect and change their behavior, not just for you, but for themselves too. People can only treat you as well as they treat themselves. Sometimes setting boundaries is the first step in showing them how to love and respect themselves. As you protect your peace, you may find your family relationships changing. Some may become strained, others may grow stronger. You may need to step back from some connections for your emotional health, while others may develop new respect for your boundaries. Stay open to change. Remember, not all family relationships will look the same, and that's okay. What matters most is staying true to yourself, staying grounded in your peace, knowing that while family can give love and support, they're also human with their own flaws and limits, and it's not your job to fix them. Your job is to protect your peace, honor your heart, and move forward in line with your highest good. As you continue protecting your peace, you'll find you need less approval from others. You'll learn to trust your judgment, follow your intuition, and live with self-assurance. You'll find joy in your own company, strength in solitude, and power in your choices. You'll no longer be held captive by others' fears and expectations. You'll find you can love your family and honor your relationships without sacrificing your peace. The peace you build within yourself will shine outward, touching everyone you meet. So I encourage you today, commit to yourself. Commit to protecting your peace, no matter what. Commit to setting boundaries, choosing love over chaos, and staying grounded in your truth. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. When you protect your peace, you unlock your full potential. You become a light, not just for yourself, but for those who need it most. Your peace is sacred. Your peace is priceless. Don't let anyone take it from you. By protecting it, you become the change, the peace, the healing that your family and the world so deeply need. As you continue protecting your peace, sometimes it will feel like a constant battle. The forces against you may seem too strong, the expectations too high, the pressures too intense. Your resolve will be tested. But in these difficult moments, remember, you're not alone. The strength you need to protect your peace is already inside you. It's part of your very being, your spirit, your essence. But it needs nurturing, it needs practice. Protecting your peace isn't something you do once and forget. It's an ongoing process of choosing yourself, of constantly adjusting your boundaries and mindset. Some days will be harder than others, and that's okay. The key isn't perfection, but persistence. You start to see situations for what they are, not the story your mind tells about them. You understand that while you can't control others' actions, you control how you respond. When facing challenges, practice compassion, both for yourself and those around you. Your family may be fighting their own battles, and while that doesn't give them the right to treat you poorly, It helps you approach with understanding. Everyone walks their own path, fighting their own battles. Often their actions toward you reflect their inner turmoil, not who you are. This understanding helps you step back from the emotional charge and respond from peace, not anger or frustration. But compassion doesn't mean allowing negative behavior. It doesn't mean letting others disrespect your boundaries or manipulate you. Compassion means seeing others' pain and humanity while choosing not to let that pain dictate how you engage with them. You can offer compassion while still protecting your peace. Self-care is another important principle. Protecting your peace isn't just about boundaries with others. It's also about boundaries with yourself. How are you caring for your body, mind, and spirit? Are you getting enough rest? Are you doing things that feed your soul? Self-care maintains peace because it refills you. It reminds you that you deserve your own love and attention. When caught up in family dynamics, we often forget self-care. We get so busy trying to please others, meet their expectations, or fix problems that we neglect ourselves. But to protect your peace, you must care for your whole self, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Make time for what brings you joy and helps you reconnect with inner peace. This might mean taking breaks from family demands, saying no to draining obligations, spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness, journaling, or simply being in quiet solitude. Whatever self-care means to you, make it a priority. Without it, you'll burn out, you'll become overwhelmed, and your peace will fade. But when you nourish yourself and tend to your needs, you strengthen your ability to face any challenge. Another key to protecting your peace is learning to let go. Let go of controlling everything. Let go of fixing people. Let go of proving yourself. When we cling to specific outcomes, when we desperately want things a certain way, we create frustration and tension within ourselves. But when we release attachment to outcomes, we find freedom to flow with life as it is, not as we think it should be. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on people or relationships. It means releasing the need to control others' behavior. It means accepting you can't change anyone except yourself. This mindset shift is freeing because it lifts the weight from your shoulders. You no longer carry the burden of others' choices. You can release constant worry and simply live in the present, honoring your peace and your own path. Surround yourself with positive influences, people who lift you up, not those who drain your energy. While family is important, not all family members will meet your emotional needs. Some relationships, though familiar, may not be healthy. In such cases, you may need distance, not out of spite, but self-preservation. Sometimes those closest to you aren't the ones who bring you peace. Recognize this and make room for relationships that nourish and support you. Seek people who respect your boundaries, honor your peace, and encourage your best self. These relationships strengthen you on your journey of self-discovery and growth. Protecting your peace isn't about perfect harmony with everyone. It's about knowing who you are, standing in your truth, and refusing to let others' dysfunction disturb your inner world. It's about making peace with yourself, your choices, and your life as it is. As you move forward, remember, your peace is your power. Your peace is your right. No one can take it unless you allow it. Choose peace. Choose love. Choose to honor yourself in every moment. Protect your peace. It's the foundation for everything else you want to create in life. As you do, you'll find your relationships, work, and entire life transforming. When you're at peace within, you radiate peace to the world. In that peace, you'll find strength, wisdom, and freedom to face whatever life brings. Remember, protecting your peace isn't just a choice. It's a declaration of self-respect, self-love, and commitment to your well-being. In a world where outside pressures and toxic patterns pull us in every direction, stand firm in the truth that your peace is non-negotiable. No person, no circumstance, no family member has the right to take the inner calm you were born with. When you choose to protect your peace, you're not abandoning others. You're strengthening yourself to show up as your best, most authentic self in every relationship. Understand that boundaries reflect your worth, and forgiveness heals your soul. It's not excusing toxic behavior. Detach with love, prioritize self-care, and trust the wisdom within to guide you through life's storms. You can't change others, but you can change how you respond, how you engage, and how you protect your peace. As you walk this journey, embrace that peace isn't the absence of conflict, but the ability to stay calm, centered, and focused amid conflict. You deserve peace, and you must fight for it. When you're at peace with yourself, you're unstoppable. Protect your peace at all costs, because in doing so, you unlock your full potential. Choose peace, hold it close, guard it fiercely. When you protect your peace, you not only transform your life, you become a spark for change in those around you. And that's the greatest gift you can give yourself, your family, and the world.